Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 26th of March 2024. So, Bitcoin bond yields and black gold bounce amid bid, auction and bad data. So, we've gone from last week where it was bad news for Bitcoin bonds yields, black gold, i.e. oil, and now we see that yesterday it's good news. And this week's going to be a tough week anyways. We head into the Easter weekend celebrations. For all the markets are going to be very choppy, and we saw this yesterday. US stocks finished mostly lower in choppy trade with early tech headwinds, and you can expect more of this going into, like I say, the long holiday weekend. Economic news for today, we've got durable goods news today. Wednesday, not a lot at all. FOMC wallet is speaking. And then on Thursday, we get final GDP for the US, all US news. And Friday, we've got obviously Good Friday holiday for the UK, Germany. And then Powell is going to be speaking on Friday at 3:30 p.m. when the markets will be half day traded. And then, of course, we go into the weekend where the clocks go forward for the UK. And then on Monday, of course, all the markets are closed as well as can be seen here. So not a lot of news to move the markets over this coming week. So just keep that in mind as well. Right, let's move along and have a look at the markets, and we'll kick off with the Dow. So yesterday, very, very quiet day. Yesterday, you can see how narrow the range was. Markets showing a bit of weakness overnight as well. Down on Friday. Whilst I was missing in action. So there you can see not a lot going on at all. 30-minute charts started to move higher in the morning, and then once the market broke the 200 MA, prices down. Market sideways at the moment, close, just finding support at the close and trying to get back above the DP. Like I say, we can expect more of this going through the remaining of this week. In the German DAX, a different story. The market continues to make new all-time highs, and it's just put in another one overnight at 18,300. There is no stopping this market. If we look at the monthly chart, it continues to move to the upside. And there you can see prices through the last month's high of 17,000. And just keeps piling on the points there. 18,300 now overnight. Doesn't seem to be any end to this market moving higher. There you can see the new all-time high having been achieved overnight. Yesterday the market's moving back to the upside. Bit of a pullback in the evening with the Dow down to the close. Market's already heading back to yesterday's high, but that's not the important one. The 18,300 is going to be the one the market's going to be gunning for when it opens at 7 a.m. this morning. S&P 500 all-time high hasn't been breached yet. Narrow range yesterday, up slightly on the overnight. Again, the trend continues to remain to the upside, which you can see there. 30-minute chart, we were up in the electronic session to the 50 EMA, down to the S2. Market then back up to the low and close. And then you can see there the market coming off the 200 MA a couple of times as well. Early evening yesterday, or late evening as far as the trading session was concerned. And then overnight the market coming off the DP and closed there as well. In the FT100, market has been sideways since putting in this high. And there you can see the high is, let me just put this one in, 7,961, so we can remove this high at the moment. Let me just save this, and the market down below the 5 MA at the moment. I say it's going to be choppy. We're heading into the Easter celebrations, but yesterday morning the market moving higher, then following this the market moving lower, back up to the close, back down to the support at the BRN there, the market back up to the DP and then down to the low already overnight, but coming off this, going to do its damnedest to get off this low. Let's have a look at the US dollar. US dollar moving higher, as can be seen here over the last few days, certainly from last Wednesday from the FOMC meeting minutes. Market stuck in a bit of a sideways range for yesterday and overnight at the moment. In the metals, silver holding up well at the moment, and I say at the moment, it's got plenty of opportunity to send the market back to the downside It isn't making any new highs at the moment, but again, don't expect it to. 30-minute chart says it all. Very, very choppy. In the gold market, price is also showing the same picture there, sideways to higher, but are staying above the 20-bar moving average, as is silver at the moment, but only barely. You can see the difference there. And in a 30-minute gold chart, price is up and then back down, and overnight struggling to get back above the close of yesterday and the DP, which it will need to. It's got a low down here as well at 2163 by the looks of things. Let me just get an idea. Yep, that's the one. So yeah, the metals sideways treading water. As I said earlier, I expect everything else to do that this week as well, waiting for the start of Tuesday of next week, a week today, before we get back to any sort of normality there. So let's have a look at the gold-silver ratio. As expected and predicted, moving back up. We'll go back up to 92 when they send the market back down to $22 for silver. It's just a matter of time and finding the ideal opportunity in order to do so. So let's have a look at yesterday's trading session, which again is apologies for the repetition, but very predictable as sideways, and you can expect more of that today as well. So yesterday we started off with the market down towards the DP, which you can see there in the pre-market session. Then we opened up, market drifting up as can be seen there, but eventually starting to come back and then starting to find a range. And this is how the market was for the remainder of the morning. Bit lower after the 10 o'clock switch off. And then look how sideways the market was. Really, really quiet. Like I say, I don't expect to see much more than this. The only thing is the market managed to rally up before the Dow opened and then moved up with the Dow up to the high of Friday, just a bit above this to the R1. Then traded sideways and then started to make its way down. We then had a potential buy signal, and this there's no interest in the market to the upside, failing to stay above the high, which is unusual, and then the trade stopped out there, and that's where the market traded to. So very narrow range as we saw in the daily chart. So let's have a look, see what the market's doing overnight. And in the 2-minute chart there, you can see that we're just above the high. We've got to get back above this BRN here, which is the 18,300 level, to head towards the R1. So when the market opens, it's going to put in another new all-time high for the German DAX. Doesn't seem to be any end in sight. Considering Europe's a basket case along with the UK and everywhere else, this is quite staggering that this market continues just to move vertically like we can see here. And this is just going back to January. This is quite insane, to be honest, but there you go. Right, that will do it for this one. Like I say, see what news we get, how the markets react, what little news we've got today, and see what happens in the morning. So, as ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.